Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football. So are we as the Seahawks get set to match up.
I play you hard.
I thought he caught it, bro.
Sam.
That's fielded in the end zone.
You thought he caught it? That's crazy.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Yeah.
I thought you caught that motherfucker.
Nah, we never played. I never played you. Yeah, I never played you. That's why I'm on here now.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Hey, I don't see it sent. You say you sent it?
It said it sent. I send you a picture.
Here we go. Here we go.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Yeah, no. I sent them some money. We bet it. I lost. I sent it to him. Hold on, man. Let me show you I sent it.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson.
Maybe take time.
Nah, if you got to go, when I got to go, you should have had it by now.
Nah, I don't got it though.
11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
Let me send you this.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame.
That boy took off,
to the ground shaking when those big behemoths started to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Where my group me at?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. They run it with Carson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true.
No.
Linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage and they're clearing space.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
I got it.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Let me see something.
Yeah, I don't got it though, fam.
Yeah, well, you see, I sent it. I definitely sent it.
Completion only netted him 3.
Yeah, but it's my email, bro. I don't know why I didn't get it though. Try my number.
I don't know, give it a
try my number.
Now the first carry from Marshawn Lynch.
And my telephone number. That's
here,
what it
back
is.
at the 47.
Right, hold on.
Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up third down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive of your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
Third and long, it's Wilson. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective in passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart.
I see what happened.
How did we do on third down?
It says recipient. It says you have to set it up. So you don't have your set up with your email address. You must got it set up through your phone number.
Yeah, my phone number. That's what happened. I kind of.
Yeah, you could click on it and change it to your email. He could click on it and change it to his email.
Yeah, I'm a cancel it. I cancel it.
It'll be on my like a couple days.
Yo, I ain't worried about it.
My fault, bro.
Somebody.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
I got you.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
You ain't want to do that. You ain't want to do that. You ain't. I'm talking like Cuz. You ain't want to do that.
Cousins. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
I still fucking went for it, and I fucking...
And another
thing I gotta remember he stops.
Really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Really, man? You don't see me?
You said what?
You don't see me?
See you what?
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Nope, I don't got it. That's my number, though.
No, not me. Not me. Not me. That wasn't me.
On second down and 4, Cousins lets it fly for Thielen. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down.
How everybody faster
This
than
could
me,
possibly be a push.
I don't get that.
Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
What?
All right.
You said what,
Come
Bo?
up after the incompletion for second down.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Good game?
Working out the gun.
Good game.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
You out of your mind, bro.
Bobby Wagner able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
An incomplete pass on that last
You out of your
play,
fucking mind. You think you finna beat me, bro. And while you at it, kiss my ass, nigga.
Here I come, man. I mean, here I come.
You out of your fucking mind. You think you finna beat me.
This money I want.
Don't be disrespectful. I'm the champ, bro. Nobody thought that this better than me. None of you motherfuckers.
They would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football first and
all right, that's something again, man.
All right. Yeah, I got it now. I got it.
All right.
Thanks, man.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Come on, man. Play this dick, not even dead.
To DK Metcalf. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Play wasn't even dead.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
It is what it is.
They'll run on first down. Carson. Room here to run. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
Check, 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 check.
They'll run with Lynch. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Wrong surprise he hung on. That animation he went into.
Second and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now.
Wow.
Right back with a
this motherfucker running all over the field.
Go to the air.
I mean, all over the field.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. And And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
They'll try to run with Carson, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. Okay, so you just took the big loss. Now what do you do?
I'm surprised he didn't drop that.
We have a change of plans now is what we have, because I think they were looking at the play sheet, trying to dial something up to go for it on 4th down. But after that loss, that goes right out the window. Now you have to kick the field goal.
Where's my fucking who is it? I'm looking for the fucking center.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and
over your head, bro.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quentin Jefferson breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction.
You gotta be kidding me, 18.
The defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to
You gotta be kidding me, 18. I know it's animation. I know it's animation, but still.
Because it seems to be working.
And he's going to go down again.
Yeah, he did right there, he did.
Able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
I'm talking about the push his helmet
back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Give me 5.
Good. Appreciate it.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns.
You kidding me, bro? This animation's got to stop. I've got to stop. Damn, I'm banking on that shit too much. Look at you.
Check 15, check 15.
Here's Carson. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down.
You stick everybody, bro.
Fly for Lockett, and that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one,
damn, them motherfuckers pushing
just
me
sending
like
the guy
that.
downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Come on now.
Forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete.
Watch the safety creep. Clear.
On third down, Wilson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, what's the plan of attack here? Very late second quarter, and look where the ball is.
Yeah, bad spot for you. But the defense has all 3 timeouts. So what you're telling your team is ball security number 1. It's not all on the running backs if you decide to run the football. That offensive line has got to protect them and wedge out some space because you can't just kneel. They take 3 timeouts. They're going to get the ball back in good field position with a chance to put points on the board. You got to try and get a first down and run out this first half.
First down. Here's Cousins.
You got brick house, bro.
The screen for Cook. Now the Vikings will use the second timeout, as they'll start with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long.
Come on, y'all. Come on.
Cousins the thrower. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He's going to fire one. He's got a man. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
But still, the safety should be able to get there. He fucking 2 yards there.
God telling him what to do. He got 3 points. I have 3 points at halftime.
Who that?
These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway.
I got a ball now.
Where's my center at? What do you be doing?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game. Yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
I'm trying to figure out how everybody is faster than me.
Now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Everybody's 92 speed. I know that guy ain't down 90.
Lets it fly for Thielen. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there.
Yeah, running back 90,
second down.
That's
Credit
Evans.
the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game.
Yeah, Evans is 90,
they understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
That's why I got him in. I got Connor in there. Evans and Samuel above 90.
Cousins now. Open here.
I'm going.
Damn. He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. Hey, you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled in that first half.
Touchdown, boy! I'm out here! Touchdown! Easy drop! I know what I'm doing.
From 17 yards
I know what the fuck I'm doing.
And the Vikings
I'm doing something right today. I told you it's my day. This is my day today.
What the fuck?
Dan Bailey now for the extra point.
What the fuck?
And
this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Look at my game. Great offense. Back-to-back plays. Back-to-back plays. It's a play calling. My play call is the best in this group.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I know. I'm playing defense too. 7 points.
They'll take it in the end zone.
Normal on something.
He'll wind up about 4 yards shy where he would have been if he'd taken it.
I gotta be top 5 on win this game. I gotta be top 5.
21-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Now I'm playing Gotcha. I'm up now. 7-3.
On second down.
You got broadcast up?
Just moving forward for a couple up past the 30.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
Good play.
That was a nice strong run by the guy they call the field general.
I'm about to hit stick his ass right there. I'm about to hit stick his ass. Straight up. What you do?
55.
Crunch time, defense. Check it out, read.
18. Check three.
On first down, Carson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
You ready, Garcha? Garcha, you ready? Yeah, he was on.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. It's caught. Block it. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. From midfield now, here's Wilson. It's complete to Lockett. 1st down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Kill, turn up. Kill, turn up. Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4. Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
Wilson throwing quickly out to Lockett. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. From 6 yards away. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead.
You see that Twitter I sent you?
That, of course, all set up by the big run on the play prior. They took advantage right away with a touchdown throw.
And you mentioned advantage, probably taking advantage of their natural instinct after that previous play to be aggressive and rush towards the line of scrimmage. And instead, they were vulnerable to the pass.
I said something like nobody else. That hurt. Not that shit. That shit's horrible. That shit horrible. That shit horrible. I don't like it.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the 3rd quarter. Now they relinquished that lead. That could be in for an interesting 2nd half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth. And who's going to make the play that changes that? That maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
Give it away. Giving it away. Nobody can see that motherfucker. Destroy.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's horrible compared to the shit we've been having. That shit's flat.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Nobody buying that shit.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the 1st half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
What?
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings. Cousins now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. A 1st down throw for Cousins. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Gave him the old kiss me ass play. Gave him the old kiss me ass play.
Cousins again. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 36.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Buying time to his left. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now listen, it's a team game, we know that, but where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? They take over following the turnover. Defense did it again, but offense, they have to feel like, hey, we need to do something.
You're exactly right, and you just mentioned it. The defense did it again. They bailed them out on a number of occasions in this contest. It's time for them to repay the defense at the least. Keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Play, baby boy.
Protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling. Has
to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And take it right on the 30. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Single, slap.
On 2nd and 9, Cousins. He finds his man Johnson. And Johnson wants the football. It's loose, poked out.
We don't even get touchdown. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
He's free going down the left
side.
Oh,
my God. Oh, my God.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Oh, my God.
This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. They got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Myers connects on the PAT, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
God.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. That's fielded in the end zone.
Yeah. I'm going to be a lot of jokes. I can't see. It's dark. All right. Are you in at the front or the back? Okay. I heard they stole the sticks, the stole, the refrigerator,
Yeah, I ain't know that.
They got him good. Yeah. How did you not get it from those places?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leaders...
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. The 330-pounder Al Woods brings the boom on the sack. To try again after the sack. Cousins. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Jaron Reed in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
I almost beat Garchow. I almost beat him, bro. It hurts. It hurts.
What happened?
He a beast. I respect him. I respect him.
So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Oh my God,
so the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Stop that. Stop that, man. Get off the thing. All that extra shit.
3rd and long for Cousins.
He dropped the pass again. He dropped the pass again. What can I do?
Bold play
what can I do?
Now it's 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Yeah, I put iPad there, man. Here. Hey, Papa.
4th down, Cousins. He gets this one to
First down,
Johnson.
man.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Cousins now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. Cousins to throw. And Diggs has it. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 33. And that play started back at their own 33. Now Cousins. It's complete to Diggs. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
Good game, guys.
Smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we made one more play, could have had our shutout.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on 1st down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if you picked up the 1st down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the 1st down because in college football, the clock stops.
I thought I heard Call of Duty.
It actually aids the defense in that situation.
I thought I heard. I wasn't sure.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson.
You're right.
It's a run now. And he'll have it past midfield.
Yeah, I got it.
Come on, B. Want to go?
I'll soon the game over. I get on.
20 and a 1st down.
I get on soon as the game over.
Get your man off the L. I just got L too.
I can get the L right now.
Man, that hurt. Good game, man. I can't get mad when I lose great players. I just get mad when I lose my
So the victory here for Seattle, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed him out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
I got the fastest DB, and he beat him? Really?
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
Yo, I ain't never seen Aaron Rodgers do some of the shit he doing today.
Hey, Picos, you ready for me to join the invite?
What y'all playing? What y'all? Team Deathmatch? No, I mean, what y'all? Team Deathmatch.
Team Deathmatch. I'm about to quit this game right now. I'm already hurt, dude. I'm hurt.